I mentioned in my day 2 video that in November 2021, I got a job. Nearly a year later, and I'm still working there, which is good for me. This is my first long-term job since March 2020. Due to health concerns,
I was born with glass bones and paper skin.
I sheltered in place longer than I was legally required to until I was able to get vaccinated in April of 2021. For those of you keeping track at home, that's 13 months of not doing much. After getting vaccinated, I was able to get a summer job, took some time off from work things in September, then moved and found the job I have now. Side note, this does mean that this is my first time doing VEDS while working, and whoa, it sure adds a whole new level to making a video every day of the month. The fact that all my fellow VEDSies have been doing that sort of thing this entire time, I was already endlessly impressed by, but I have extra context to that impressedness now. Anyway, getting back on track. Getting this job was a huge step in me rejoining society. And not just because I need income, though that is obviously a major part of it. I spent over a year basically being a blob. I had few expectations and no real schedule. Having a job gave me those things back immediately. Starting out, I had some anxiety about working a job like this again. You know, one outside of my own apartment. And there was a lot about returning to work that was difficult. Like adjusting my sleep schedule, by which I mean I actually had to develop a sleep schedule. And getting used to physically being on my feet for long stretches of time again, which was in stark contrast to my previous blob state. Over time, though, these things have gotten easier. I still hate getting up in the morning, and I likely always will, but I can actually get myself up much more easily now. The same can be said for being physically up and about. In my first month of working, I'd be drained by the end of the workday, but now I'm actually able to do things after work and still physically be in one piece. This relearning of things, unsurprisingly, has been a huge part of me re-entering the world. Over time, getting used to things as they become normal again. How about y'all? Is there something that used to be second nature to you that you ended up having to relearn? Does that question make sense? I'm questioning questions now. I need to stop this before I end up spiraling into questions forever. Anyway, to my friends and fellow VEDSies, I'll see all of you tomorrow.